Hi, this is Deepak from IoT Coast to Coast. Today we are discussing core concept of cloud computing, and this is part 2 of the video. If your enterprise want to migrate to cloud, usually it's start from lifting and shifting existing application data and infrastructure. For example, you could migrate your virtual machine, application or data warehouse to the cloud. In this case, for example, if you have on-prem data warehouse, you could use Azure SQL data warehouse, and to move the data, you could use Azure Data Factory, which is equivalent to SSIS package of data SQL Server Management Studio. So why move to the cloud? This is the first question everyone mind asking this question. So first, it is very cost effective. You are not going to pay upfront. However, you will pay as you go price. You will pay what resources you are using. It's very scalable. Scalability is so easy. For example, if you have an application which is using 100 SQL data warehousing unit, and at the time of Christmas and Boxing Day, if your sale increase 4 times, and it will increase within fraction of seconds or at max in the minutes, 100 data warehousing unit to 400 data warehousing unit. You could add more of underlying compute power, more server, etc. If you consider this case into on-prem infrastructure, it's really very cumbersome. Elasticity is one of the best strengths of the cloud computing. You don't need to additionally add or remove resource. If your application is very heavily used at particular instance of time, it will add the resource, and eventually when there is no use, it will decrease the resource. Into the cloud computing, you could only focus on the working on your application, writing their logic. You are not focusing on the building and looking over various hardware setup, upgrade, etc. That is the service provider responsibility. In this case, if you move to Azure cloud computing, your data is safe. I'm not saying you don't need to take care of the security part. It's joint responsibility. However, your data backups, disaster recovery and data replication, everything will be taken care of. For example, you could consider, if your organization is into that part of world where in case of an instance there is some natural disaster, you will lose your data. If you are into the cloud computing, then definitely you could save your data, because you are replicating that data redundant geography or geography outside that continent. So a lot of options are available. There is one instance where, when in 2012 storm hit, Hurricane Sandy hit the New York, and at that point of time, the website and the organization over there which have their data center at that location, they lost all that data. It's not about losing the electricity or handling with the water and different kind of stuff, but natural disaster can totally take care of, totally trace all the data. So you could consider that kind of stuff, and definitely that is the one of the reason a lot of organizations are moving to cloud, to consider it's very safe. If you want any presentation training, feel free to contact IoT Coast to Coast. Thank you.